So the word slow has come to be a curse word in our generation. When you on the internet or your computer is slow, it's frustrating. When the teller at the bank is slow, it's frustrating. Yeah, so slow living and slowing down has become a key practice in our society, as a remedy to the frenetic living that has become Western life. I have been a slow person my whole life, not intentionally, but just naturally. I speak slowly, as you might have picked up. So my brain doesn't work very fast, but I've come to accept and love that about myself. At school, I was always the last person to leave the classroom. I was always the last person to finish the test. So that's me. But I've come to realize that that's not such a bad thing. And at the practice, we've increased the amount of time, the average time of appointments, to 20 minutes. That's above the usual 15 minutes of the market related GP practice, and that's mainly because we want to demonstrate the love of God in healthcare, and time equals love. Love equals time. So yeah, slowing down is not always a bad thing. Mae West, M-A-E, Mae West, just saw a quote from her. I just googled some quotes before the vlog, just so that I could sound really well read. Anyways, Mae West says that anything worth doing is worth doing slowly. So there's another quote which I've remembered off the cuff, so you might be impressed with that. There's another quote which says, "Slow and steady wins the race." That's a reference to the tortoise and the hare. That's a not a parable. It's a fable. It's a fable about the tortoise and the hare. The tortoise is mocking the hare. The hare is mocking the tortoise and says, "You're so slow. You can't amount to anything." And so the tortoise challenges the hare to a race. You know the story. If you don't, then Google it. We at the practice, we aim to do things well, to give quality healthcare, and quality healthcare takes time. Therefore, it's sometimes slow. So I'm often behind on my blood results, being a bit slow at tasks. So always got a pile on my desk. And so, yeah, if you come to practice, you might wait a bit longer to get your results. But even though you wait longer, you will get quality results, or should I say, you will get your results looked at in a way that is not rushed. So the other thing about taking time in healthcare is that it's not profitable. Well, it is profitable, but it's not as lucrative as seeing patients quickly. And so that's been something at the practice which has been interesting to navigate, is just the lower turnover from giving longer appointments. but it's been totally worth it. I mean, I've got much more job satisfaction, and we've built a reputation in the city for giving quality healthcare. So I want to end off with a scripture, last quote, scripture, 2 Peter 3 verse 8. It says, "Dearly beloved, do not be ignorant of this one thing, that one day is as 1,000 years with the Lord, and 1,000 years as one day." Now I can get the 1,000 years as one day. That seems understandable, if you're thinking about God. But I cannot fathom how to God one day is as 1,000 years. Chew on that.